Natasha Leighl from the Princess Margaret Cancer Center, and I'm thrilled to be here at the World Conference on Lung Cancer in San Diego in 2024. At ASCO this past year, we presented data from the PALOMA-3 study, which compared subcutaneous amivantamab administration with lazertinib to intravenous amivantamab with lazertinib. And of course, amivantamab is a bispecific antibody that targets EGFR and MET in combination with lazertinib, which is a third-generation TKI and has recently been approved in the frontline setting for patients with common mutations. And of course, amivantamab is an approved drug for the management of patients with EGFR exon 20 mutated lung cancer, both in the first line with chemotherapy and in patients that are pretreated as monotherapy. One of the challenges with amivantamab administration has been that about 2/3 of patients, especially in the first hour of cycle 1, day 1, develop an infusion-related reaction. And of course, that's unnerving for patients and takes up a lot of time in our chemotherapy delivery units. So the subcutaneous formulation was really aimed to improve the patient experience and to decrease the amount of administration time. In this randomized trial with over 400 patients per arm, we found that not only did we significantly reduce the administration time, but we also achieved a pharmacokinetic non-inferiority, similar response, numerically better progression-free survival and median duration of response, and to our surprise, improved overall survival with a hazard ratio of 0.62. Here at World Lung, we're presenting more data on healthcare utilization, chair time, and patient satisfaction. The details that we're presenting include 24 to 36 minutes to administer subcutaneous amivantamab compared to 6.5 hours in the chair for intravenous treatment on day 1, cycle 1, and that comes down to about 3.4 hours on cycle 3, day 1. So a really, really major difference. Patients reported the convenience. Over 2/3 of patients reported that subcutaneous amivantamab was highly convenient and didn't impact them at all in terms of their ability to function normally, and was very, very convenient. In terms of local symptoms, only a very small number of patients reported pain at the site, and the vast majority of patients had no issues with erythema or swelling. More than 95% were trouble-free. The other questions that we asked patients were about their satisfaction with the treatment, and more than 80% really were highly satisfied with treatment. They would recommend it to others, and of course that's incredibly important. The other thing that we did see was that when it came to provider time, we also significantly decreased that in the study. It was mandated that all patients be observed for 4 hours, but when we shifted it to later cycles and patients didn't need to be observed for as long, it really took less than half the time for our healthcare providers to actually deliver the drug. So really a tremendous advance. This has gone forward to the US FDA and also EMA and other regulators. It's actually received priority review status, which is very exciting for us because this is the first time this has happened with a subcutaneous formulation. And we're really looking forward to the day when we can really improve that patient experience and the provider experience by decreasing the risk of infusion reactions from 66% down to 13%, markedly shortening treatment time from 6.5 hours in the chair on day 1 to 24 minutes, and very similar benefits at cycle 3 and beyond, and a marked improvement in patient satisfaction and even patient recommendation for this to fellow patients. This meeting has just been terrific. This is the 50th anniversary of the IASLC, which is the organization that brings the entire lung cancer community, all of the disciplines that do research and care for people with lung cancer, as well as people with lung cancer and advocacy groups. So it's really been incredibly exciting and a great celebration. I'm really looking forward to all of our 50th anniversary focus presentations, but also, I'm really excited that this is the first time we've had so much wonderful data in lung cancer that we actually have 2 plenary sessions here. We just had the first one today. We're going to have another tomorrow. We're so excited about this. And I think it really shows the amount of progress that we're making, and it's really been just a great focal point for WCLC. The weather is perfect. The conference chairs have done a phenomenal job at bringing everyone together. The atmosphere is phenomenal, really vibrant and positive and exciting, and is yet another step forward in our progress against lung cancer.